I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Today we're in the kitchen. Have you ever tried to hard boil a farm fresh egg? I mean fresh laid from a chicken? Yep, those eggs are hard to peel. Well, hey, I've got a secret for you on how to hard boil a farm fresh laid chicken egg. The secret is to hard boil a store-bought egg takes 10 minutes. To hard boil a farm fresh egg, make it 20 minutes. So we're going to pop these eggs into the pot over here on the stove. We're going to boil them for 20 minutes. I'll set the timer, and I'm going to tell you why we boil them longer. So let's set the timer to 20 minutes. The difference between a farm fresh laid egg and an egg that you get like in your supermarket is time. When an egg comes from an egg farm to your supermarket, it's usually laying around for about 3 weeks before it actually gets into the hands of the consumer. During that 3-week time, the egg has a shell that is porous, and over that period of time it allows for some evaporation of the fluid content in the egg. While it evaporates, that membrane that's inside the egg, as it evaporates, it loses mass inside the egg, so it pulls away from the egg a little bit and right away from the shell. Then when you cook it, it of course comes out cooked, hard-boiled. Then you peel it, and then the shell peels right off because it is basically separated from that little film that the egg has in it. Now, for a farm fresh egg, it's containing all the mass it was laid with, so that it did not have time to evaporate and shrink. The innards did not have time to shrink away from the egg shell. So, if you boil an egg for your standard 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to end up with that egg shell sticking to that membrane, and the membrane sticking to the egg white, which basically when you peel the egg, you're left with the egg yolk, and half the egg white has gone into the trash with the shell. And so for this cause, you will hard boil your egg for 20 minutes. During that 20-minute time period, it allows that egg to evaporate a little bit, shrink away from the egg shell, and be able to easy peel once you've cooked it. Now the secret beyond cooking for 20 minutes is you must cool the egg as quickly as possible once you get it done with cooking. So we take it to the sink, we cool it down with cold water, and let cold water run over the eggs until the eggs are pretty cool. Then you want to refrigerate them in a bowl, or set them out, dry the eggs to room temperature, and then set them in the refrigerator and let them set overnight. Tomorrow, you'll pull them from the refrigerator, and then you can peel them, and they should peel, if you've done it right, if you've done it correctly, they should peel all the shells away from that membrane, away from the egg, so you end up with an egg like this. Now, when you have too many chicken eggs and you don't know what to do with them all, and you just simply can't consume them all, there is a way to preserve eggs for over a long period of time. You take the raw, uncooked chicken egg, remove it from the shell, put it in an airtight container, slightly beat them, and you can store them in the freezer for up to 1 year. So I hope this helpful hint helps you at your little hobby farm or in your urban apartment. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen, and I thank you for coming to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Please subscribe and leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot here at the Hobby Farm. Thank you for coming.